Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for some more Final Fantasy VIII on the Nintendo Switch. Now I don't quite know how quickly we're going to get through this. It could take me one episode, it could be split into 2 episodes, hell it could even be split into 3, we'll see how we progress. But anyway, so we are here, we're at the very end, and we're going to start dealing with ultimiecas castle. Now when we get in there, to start off with, all our powers are going to be sealed. This includes Guardian Forces, the ability to draw, limit breaks, the ability to revive our characters, our ability to save, our ability to use our command abilities, pretty much everything that we hold dear. And we're going to have to defeat each of the servants in order to get those powers back. So, follow my route and I will show you guys how to deal with each of them. So Simonic's Saw here is the first of the opponents we want to deal with. By now you should have pretty much everything maxed out and should easily be able to, annihilate. So once he hits his second part of the fight, the second stage, he'll start summoning up mobs to back him up. In this case it's a jelly eye. Which I've accidentally targeted. Although I did one-shot it, so... There we go. He only has about 10 health. It's that long to rip it apart. Alright, so the next thing, well the first thing we're going to unlock is going to be our Guardian Forces, because in this case we're actually going to need them in order to defeat some of our upcoming opponents, because some of them, well actually quite a few of them, are immune to physical attacks. I've just got myself into a fight with something. I'll just go ahead and run from this. I should have put my no encounters on. I'll do that now quickly. And right now, trust me, it's a good idea to have no encounters on, because obviously right now we've got no way of healing and no way of reviving should we die. So we do need to be careful, because our items are blocked as well, you see. Until such time we start getting all this stuff back. Okay, so for this one we need to examine the paintings, and we're after 3 specific paintings. The first one is the Intervigilium, which translates as sleep. Then we want... Let's get my bearings a second. Nope, that's not the one we wanted. Nope, it's not that one either. They must be upstairs. Let's go ahead and make our way up. I know one of them's this side. Ooh. Ooh. That's one of the ones we needed, rid of them. that's not it. I'm looking for one that says V8. God, I can't pronounce it. That's the one. Viator Messenger. Now that we've got the 3 bits that we need, we're going to make our way down to the big painting over here. And we basically need to select the correct ones in the correct order. So the correct order should be, let me see here, it'll be Vidarium into Vigilium and then Viator, I believe. It should spell, in the garden sleeps a messenger. If you guess correctly, the painting will alter ever so slightly and the name will appear in the name tag at the bottom. And of course the legendary Toroma will appear behind us, and he's going to be our next opponent. So let's go ahead here and let's annihilate him. What should we throw at him? I'm going to throw Doom Train at him actually to try and drop his vitality a bit. Really hoping Doom Train would get in first, because Doom Train will lower the vitality. This even takes forever. Since he doesn't have boost on the energy. Might be more vulnerable to physical attacks now, actually thinking about it. Yeah, he is. Surprised to survive that. I actually panicked a little bit there. Screwed for a moment. Oh, there we go. We've beaten him. Okay. Next we're going to unlock our items, which we desperately needed to do. Oops. Just heal ourselves back up. Right, now we're going to make our way through into the next area. And we're going to head this way. this key, and that will make the red giant appear. Now, in order to damage the red giant, we first need to hit him with Doom Train. Or if you don't, you're in for one hell of a long fight, in my opinion. So let's go ahead here and throw out Doom Train. Guardian forces now as well, I think. Doesn't really matter which ones. Yep, there goes his sword. Really inconvenient timing on my phone's part. My alarm going off. Get some diamond armor. This time we will take the limit breaks. Right. So from here we're going to switch to the other party for a moment, and we are going to have to do a little bit of tinkering actually with our party. Just purely because we need to get the weight right. So there is going to be a lot of running around in this next part. So, oh, that's annoying. We're in the same place, kind of. But right, okay. I'm going to pause the recording a minute while I just make some adjustments here, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I've managed to sort my party out now, so I've got it set up correctly. In order for this lift to work, you need 2 men on the upper section and 2 girls on the lower section. This girls, because for some reason it's really sexist like that and makes it so the men are heavier than the women. But it is what it is. So yeah, we'll switch to the other party now. and they're going to go into here, and they're going to go ahead and no, we don't want that. We want the key. And we're going to go ahead here and drop off of there. We're going to go to here, change party members. We can go back with them, and we'll go here. Perfect. Right. Now I just need to get my bearings a second. Is it them or is it them? No, these ones are the ones that had the key. Which means it's going to be them that are going to open the floodgate. Send them to the floodgate. Unfortunately, this next boss does involve a bit of running around to get to him. There's a bit of a pain in the keister, but we'll get there. Yes, I think these three are the ones that have got the key. There we go. Perfect. Trying to think where I need to set these three up next. Right, we want to put you three down here next. You guys can sit there for now. No, I don't want to change parties. Go away. Right. Now this team will go down through here. Which will bring us down to where the other team is. I just went through the other way because I wanted to show you guys the chandelier. No, cancel that off. Treasure vault key, that's what we were after. Dokily. So now we are going to head for the treasure room. That is, if I can actually manage to get through that door. We now need to open and close these boxes in the correct order, which I'm going to show you guys. So we need to shut treasure box number 1 first of all, which is that one. Then we need to shut box number 4. That's our next thing to do. And then we want to shut number 2, which is that one. And then open number 3. And this will bring forth Catabolopus, which is a hulked out behemoth. Time to kick some ass. Complete your so far. Okay. Next we're going to go ahead and unlock Resurrection. And we'll go ahead and get out of here. We can stay where we are for a little bit longer. Now we'll make our way across here. Because they are stood down below, it stops the chandelier from falling. And we can go ahead now and take out the full star. Once we do enough damage to him, we should retaliate with ultimate. Furthermore, each time we hit him with a physical attack or limit break, he will counter our attack as well. Just put that out there. Refusing to go down. Okay, let's do training. Maybe if we lower his vitality. Okay, that's Croyster defeated. Let's see, at this point there's not really much of an issue with which ones we unlock. Let's see. We're going to set ourselves back up now to go deal with Gargantia next, I think. So I need to switch to these guys a moment. along, so the key drops down. Beware of the purple cloud thing. If you step into it, it will be an endless cycle of monsters being summoned. And trust me, I don't want that. Going to stick these guys here, and I do have my reasons for it, and they will be made clear shortly. Wait, what? Where's the key? Oh no. Ah, crud. I forgot the floodgates been open, so the water wouldn't have washed it through. Will you pack it in, you stupid key? We're going to have to go down and get it. I know where it will be. So initially, normally I would pause the recording at this point because I've made a boomer moment and I want to save time, but I'm also wanting to show you guys where to go if in the event that you shove the key down and you haven't, and you've opened the floodgate. You're going to want to go. Where is it? Why is it not letting me go through? What's going on? Oh dear friggin' God. Why is it not letting me go through? It should be allowing us to get through here. There's another lower section that we're supposed to be able to get to, and okay, I'm going to pause the recording while I figure this out. Okay, so I managed to figure it out. If the key doesn't flush down through, just simply hit the floodgate switch again. It will fill the thing back up with water, and the water will flush the key down to here so you can pick it up. And this key will give you access to the armory here, where we're going to face off against our next servant, which is Gargantina. Now, first things first, we're going to have to fight off a lefty, a righty, and a visage, but that should be no problem. We're no strangers to that now. We've dealt with them many a time. How hard could it be? So let's go with command ability next. So we're just going to go to our, where is it? Lightning and wind. One moment, folks. Okay, so for our final boss that we're going to be doing this episode, because we are getting quite close to the 35-minute mark now, we're going to be dealing with Tri-Point, and he's a lightning-based creature, which is why I've gone ahead here and set up Front Dagger on my elemental defense. Because when we attack him, he's going to counter with a nasty move called it's called Electro Spark. And if we don't deflect the damage, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to be doing within the regions of about 6 to 7k of damage per hit. And to make matters worse, it wallops all characters on the battlefield all in one go. Which means if we're not paying attention to our health totals, can result in a complete and utter team wipe. Which is why basically I've decided to opt for basically upping my resistance, so basically his lightning attacks will do shit all to us now. Right, let's start with the Doom Train to get his vitality down as normal. We've already seen the Doom Train. That's that deadly lightning attack I was on about. Mega Spark, that's the move I was on about. Sorry, not Electro Spark, Mega Spark. As you can see, it hit all 3 characters, but because I have put Front Dagger onto my elemental defense, instead of it hurting me, it's actually healing me instead. Now this will not stop Tri-Point completely. Obviously he does have other attacks, but this is the most deadliest one out of his arsenal. Sorry, in his arsenal. And it's the one that you should guard against the most. And also another key to beating him is at the beginning of the fight he'll say that he doesn't use what he doesn't like. So anything he does use he's resistant to. Anything he doesn't use will affect him. So now we're just left with draw, and we'll get that from Tiamat, and that will be in the next episode, where we'll also be dealing with Omega. And this is where we're going to leave this party, and this is where we're going to end the episode for now. So next episode we'll be dealing with Omega, Tiamat, and hopefully Ultimieca as well, and basically finishing everything off. Fingers crossed anyway. Alright, thank you very much for watching folks, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now, take care.